child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, Tracy's Pieces is in the house, is in the house, is in the house. Hey, Big Skinny Jeans. Hey, Unwind with Messy. Hey, Bimp. Hey, Money. Jay Parrish. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, I have a few things to talk about. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That's the name of my title tonight. Let me get my notepad because y'all know I'm old. Let me make it big because you know I'm old. There was a verdict in the young Dolph trial. Justin Johnson, he was found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder. He was guilty, found guilty of first degree murder and being a convicted felon, you know, with a firearm. So he got life. Now, on November the 1st, they have some other, well, the one he got life for was the first degree murder. And like on the conspiracy and the firearm, that sentence will be November the 1st. That's all I know about that. So I'm going to something else. The New York mayor, Eric Adams, he was indicted over bribery, you know, charges. And they went all the way back to 2016 on this man. And he was taking money and gifts and lavish motel stays, like the most expensive motel stays. And he would like get a business flight. But then when everywhere he went, he would go through Turkey. Like when he would go to other countries, like Africa, Britain, places like that. And he would always get the flight from the United States and they would stop in Turkey. And once they got in Turkey, then they would upgrade it like to the extravagant flight, where you got everything, all the bells and whistles. And they say with the upgrade, the flight would be like $10,000. Ain't that something to fly for $10,000? And that's not counting your room and board. Only flight from Turkey to whatever country he was going to. And then he had been taking gifts ever since like 2016. He was always in politics and things, but he wasn't nowhere near being the mayor. or nothing like that. And so he had been taking money all along. And they had a chart with a lot of the stuff that he had received from these Turkey and other officials in the nations and things like that. And child, it was a lot of money, and he was getting that like clockwork. And so after he became the mayor of New York, like the Turkish construction companies, like the big tycoons that own the Turkish construction companies in the United States, they were buying up a lot of stuff in New York and building these really, really big buildings. Like they have resorts and all kind of shit in them for them dignitaries when they come over to stay in. And honey, the mayor like made the firemen, the people over the fires in New York, like the firemen, he had it like the chief fireman that's over all the firemen in New York. He like called a private meeting with him and other people in the city, and he was threatening people's jobs. And then the buildings were unsafe because they would not pass inspections. And child, he made them get them on through their child by a certain date. And honey, them buildings they don't pass. And they got him for all kind of bullshit. Staying in luxury motels, like the top of the line motels, when he go to other countries. And then when he was going to other countries, going through Turkey, he was taking a companion with him. Child, I wonder who was that companion. Is he married? Was it his wife? I wonder who was a companion, male or female. But it was always him and a companion, but they haven't released the companion's name, child. And then they are investigating his staff. So if any of them been doing any kind of goddamn exchanging money and stuff, they better contact the FBI because it's getting really nasty. Okay? And heads are getting ready to roll, So I don't know how this gonna go, child. But he had been taking gifts, like big gifts from them Turkey people and all kind of bullshit. And the feds got him by his ball. And yes, now this morning, child, they went to his house, the federal FBI, and they raided. They took his phone, and then they went in there and they looked all through his house for stuff. And so I'm sure they found documents and stuff like they did with Diddy. Hopefully he didn't have no thousands of lubrications and thousands of baby oil. Mayor, I hope you wasn't doing that bullshit. And one nasty nigga is enough. I can't take this shit. Y'all didn't cover y'all asses. I can't stand people like that. Woo, child. And child, they say they really started the investigation on him. It heated up. Like when that Cali girl was going against Diddy, when they raided his house and stuff, that's when they say that the investigation like speeded up. So I guess a whole bunch of people been talking and all of that, because they were shaking bushes for a long time. And honey, that's why a lot of these people is stepping down from them CEO positions. You see it on the news now every day. So, child, I wonder what else is going to come out of this thing. They've been, some of them people that send them pictures that they've been leaking out to the press. Some of those people are stepping down from being CEOs and EEOs and all that kind of stuff, child. And the mayor, honey, one time he slid a whole bunch of money in his like secretary's drawer and told her, I can't think what they said for her to do with that money. I would like to pay something so it looked like it come out of the charity money, but it wasn't the charity money that did whatever he needed done. But see, he was like having people in the staff do stuff with that Turkish money, go do something with it and shit. And then they got him on the tax stuff. You know, they have to report gifts and like money and stuff like that people may get him for they campaigning and stuff. And see, he had been taking money, gifts and money for years. And he always say that he wasn't supposed to be taking it from people from another country anyway. But see, he was taking shit from the people in other countries, them Turkish people and other ones. And child, they would call him and tell him, hey, I need you to do this, dog. You know what I've been doing for you, dog, for all these years, dog. It's time for you to pay up. That's how they was doing him. And that's why he was passing them old ragged ass buildings they were throwing together and shit. Okay. That's enough of that. Let me get off of that. And cause y'all, I don't want y'all to get bored with me, because you know, I know how y'all knows it like I am. Y'all like to talk about YouTube stuff. And before I do go on to YouTube stuff, Diddy, he ain't eating in jail. He say he's scared and paranoid that his food gonna get poisoned, child. But I believe he eating by now, because he been in there. You know, he been in there too long for him to be not eating. So, you know, he was just having a little fit. You know what I'm saying? He was just having a little fit. Him okay, though. Him okay. Him just going to get used to be eating them goddamn bologna sandwiches. But hell, he got some money on his books. Hell, I don't, no, he ain't, that nigga ain't starving. You know what I'm saying? He probably done gained 10 pounds or 15 pounds since he done got locked up. And he ain't been locked up for a minute. Nigga. Drink some of that damn. Tell me to give you some of that damn lubrication to drink, or some of that baby oil, nigga. But Shelly, you hear me? Jay Perry, he need to drink some of that damn baby oil and that lubrication. Joy TV, you hear me? Miss Bernice, did you hear me, child? He need to tell him he want a shot of baby oil. They won't give him nothing with his nasty ass. They ain't gonna give him none of that. And child, did y'all see that shit all lined up on the floor in that damn in that mansion with them FBI men standing around? Just shit lined up out the baby oil and lubrication just lined up. I mean lined up. Diddy, you is nasty. I told ooh. Black Texas girl, that shit don't make no sense. Okay. But yeah, they say he ain't eating vibrant. Child, they say that man ain't eating. But he eating. I know he got some money on his book. He probably ain't eating nothing but Snicker bar. Honey bun. But yeah, I believe he eating. He just ain't eating their food, you know. But hell, they could pause that damn honey buns and the Snickers, dude. You eat. Hey, John Holmes. John Holmes, wasn't it a porn star with your name? John Holmes. Is you that porn? No, he in jail, ain't he? John Holmes, I don't think you the porn star. Gemini Love. But if you that porn star, you ought to be ashamed of yourself too. You ought to be ashamed of yourself if you that porn star, John Holmes. No, I'm just telling you, I'm just saying, I ain't saying you him, but I'm just asking. And if you is him, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ernestine, Girl, you hear me? John Holmes, I'll be here. John Holmes, you gotta be ashamed yourself. I believe that's you. I wonder how many porn stars we got in these sectors. Do y'all ever wonder that? Youngest, I wonder how many porn stars we got in the sector. I know a one. No, I know a two. John Holmes is one, and then I know another. But I ain't gonna call his name because he not trying to do that right now. Okay. He say he don't do that no more. Hey, the pieces, he say he don't do that no, but John Holmes, his ass the one in the chat, he still do. John Holmes. He just got a little old. But I think he'll whip that old thing out and shake it at you. Ain't that right, Rodney? John Holmes ain't typing no more. John, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say it no more. That ain't you, John. That's being your secret, John Holmes. Oh shit. John, that's me and your secret, John. They didn't hear me talking to you. Hey, I'm pretty damn something. Pretty damn gangster. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to watch you, you pretty damn gangster. John, you can come on that back out the clouds. I ain't gonna talk about you no more, John. So nasty self. Oh shit, I done chase John off. Please, I'm sorry, John. It's a long star. If you know John Holmes personally, tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I ain't gonna do it no more. I'm gonna leave him alone, I promise. Let me see. Oh, well, since Tracy Pieces that's in the house, I'm gonna just go on and get on her. She was in at Pizaro's earlier, and for some reason now I don't know because I've been ripping and running today. I didn't just sit up over Pizaro's, all day. But Ness, I know she probably said something to Tracy and Nina. Cause Tracy went live because I hadn't been at Pizzaro's but a minute. And Tracy went last, so I ran over there to hear her. And child, she was dragging. She was dragging. Ooh, she was dragging. She was dragging. So if you want to hear a good old drag, I forgot to come over here and do one of them 5 minute lives that y'all know that Tracy was over there dragging her ass off. And she said that it up the Negro Goddess. She had went up on that panel and she drove in place of Tracy. So she drove Nina and I guess Ness. I don't know. Because like I said, I didn't sit there through Pizarro's whole life. Hey, Callie girl. Youngest. Lady Silver Fox. But yeah, if you want to hear some good old cussing, run over there to Tracy's and get a whiff of that. She dragged almost an hour, child. So I'm glad to see Tracy. She tried to be nice. She tried to be good. She let a whole bunch of shit slide for too long for me in those pieces. We've been wanting her to get her ass out here and swing. And now she out there swinging, and she don't look like she's stopping no way soon. And I love it. Okay? She tried to be good. She tried to turn the cheek. I was saying, bitch, how many cheeks you gonna goddamn turn? God didn't give us but two. And they tearing your head up, slapping the shit out of you. Everybody slapping you. And I didn't like that shit. How many got you just letting them up, just slap you. Shit. Goddamn time you got back out here and got busy. Hell, VS said, fuck angry on. Fuck angry on. I said too. Oh, the VS, I'm just letting you know. China White said she want all the smoke. She said she don't know why you ignoring her. And she said she knows some of your people have told her how she been dragging you. But she said you want to mess with K-Fit. Wait a minute, she called the names. I'm gonna just tell you the names she called that you been picking on that ain't picking back. But she said she been picking on you, and you jump over her and go after people that ain't even bothering you, girl. That's not hey. That's what China White said, and she said she want all the smoke. Now I'm just telling you what China White said, honey. Let me see what else she said. I'm gonna give you the damn name. She said you picking on folk that ain't doing nothing to you. She said she want all the damn smoke. She said you are dodging King Roman news, but you messing with K-Fit and her child. And she said you need to leave K-Fit alone because K-Fit ain't messing with you. She said you been talking about her child being running around in his pamper. Now this is what I'm saying, BS. They got kids on the damn commercial in their pampers. And no shirt on running through the house in their little huggy pamper. And they little pull-ups, pull-ups. And they don't be having no shirts on. So K-Fit you if you want your little baby to run through that house with a pamper on or a pull-up on with no shirt, let it loose, honey, because you ain't doing nothing wrong. Because if it was wrong, they wouldn't have these little babies on these commercial running around in their little pampers. So you can see they don't leak. You know them kind. You know that's what the purpose of the commercials is. To show you that this pamper don't leak when they piss and shit in them. Okay? So the whole little boy, he advertising for a commercial for K-Fit. He in the background, he be playing in his little pamper. And he ain't bothering a soul. So quit picking on him and quit picking on his mama because they ain't studying you. She can't because she pretty and young. You see what I'm saying? And China White said that you went live on Charlie and you've been promoting her morning show, but you went live on. Now, that's what China White said. But I'm saying this here. If you did that, you acted just like Ness was doing Lemon. Because when I seen how she was doing Lemon, after I started going live, I hit that live button and said, bitch, why you go live on Lemon? You a low down bitch. You was jealous of his crowd, hoe. I did a video on that bullshit. But since they ain't cool, now she can go on top of him, live on top of him forever for all I care. But I'm just saying they supposed to been cool when she did that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? She said I was a troublemaker. I pissed her off. I don't give a damn. She know that was low down. Y'all supposed to be cool, ho. You don't want him going live on top of your ugly ass. I'm getting off of that. I'm through with that frump donkey. And Krista and Pizaro, they are going to have a drag off. Now, I don't know if it's going to be on ODS channel or who. But when they was talking about it, somebody on the panel said for it to be over at Ness. Now, I did see this at Pizaro. Because Ness had her lip ass on Pizaro panel. Causing trouble as usual. And she wanted it to be on her goddamn channel. And Pizaro said, no. It's going to be at a mutual place. And your panel is not going to be mutual. I mean, like unbiased. And Pizaro said, hell no. And then they said, niggas. Crystal was saying no. They said, yeah. Crystal said no to yeah. So where this drag off going to be, the dragathon? I don't know, but I'm gonna be there because I want to see which one of them sisters gonna beat each other. And I think Ness, now I'm not gonna say Ness, I think it was her, but I'm gonna just say one of the people on the panel said uh why they had to schedule it. And so what Crystal said, she had been, she babysits through the day. Her niece got a little baby, and she didn't want to, she wasn't just like ready to drag right there when she was over at Pizzaro's today. So, and then they were saying, well, you don't know what Pizarro look like. She said, I don't need to know what damn Pizarro look like. I can drag this bitch. She was talking like that, girl. But you could drag a people that you could drag a person that you don't know how they look. Bitches that say you have to know is just mad because they already done showed they goddamn self. You see what I'm saying? Because if this would have been the rules like it is now, where anybody can be a people will support you if you an avatar. Them bitches just whining like hoe. You know what I'm saying? The ones that want to be predicted on different panels and sit on the panel and tell you to block bitches and stuff. You block them on your goddamn channel, hoe. Go to your channel and block. You ain't that goddamn special. And it's the beef sector. Anybody can get it. Quit whining like a hoe. Dumb bitches. Want to drag and don't want to get drugged. Cry like a hoe when they get drugged. Child, I'm going to tell you something I just found out a few minutes ago. Guess who tried to creep back over here? Through Just Blaze. Vegas girl. And some kind of way she want to make up with Dolph. Dolph do not want nothing to do with you, Vegas girl. Stop. Now you could come back over here, but just leave Dolph alone. Damn. It's been a couple of years, Vegas girl. You do this about once a year. Leave the woman alone. She don't want to be your friend. She don't want to be cordial with you or nothing. And then when Dolph drew Just Blaze woman, that's Reed friend, that Reed went over there and did that on her exit interview. The one that went on VS and gave her the recordings and all that kind of shit. Well, some kind of way her and Vegas girl is friends. Wherever the Vegas girl is on YouTube, they cool. But Vegas girl and her could be cool over here. They ain't got to deal with Dolphy. Well, Dolphy was dragging that Just Blaze woman and said she was a scammer. And child, that woman sent her a cease and assist, honey. Yeah. And then they was all wild up over at Jay Wilson's a while ago. And when they started that Just Blaze, because Jay Wilson said, what the hell going on? And what, he was trying to figure the shit out. And when the woman started talking about Vegas girl, they was like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with Dovey. Dovey finna go. And Jay Wilson, no, Dovey, stay here. He was saying, because I can't see what the hell they want. And I'm trying to let them talk. Dovey say, Dovey ain't got nothing to do with Dovey. Dovey finna go. She kept saying that and I was laughing. Dovey don't want no part of Vegas girl. And she don't want no parts of Just Blaze. Y'all leave Dovey alone before she gonna cuss y'all ass out real bad. Now I'm just telling you. Leave Dovey alone. Dovey just got the hospital. She been through a whole bunch of shit. And just let her leave her alone. Now, because when Dovey get out the porch, sometimes it's hard to get her to stop. And then you trying to put a cease and assist out on her. Why would you go over to Jay Wilson's and want to talk to Dovey? That means to cease everything. You can't say, oh, don't talk to me, and don't say nothing to me. And then you want to talk about it and talk to her. That don't make no sense, Just Blaze. Damn. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. Pizza had a dance off, a pop-up dance challenge. And one lady, now I watched a teeny bit of it. Now, Lovely Love Dance, I missed her. I don't know this other woman name. She was a light skinned lady. She wasn't fat, but she was, like she a BBL. She was doing that modern, like that African, that dancing, the jazz kind of dancing. That's kind of dancing she was doing. I watched Uppity, but I'm not gonna talk about that her because that's Tracy friend and Tracy in the audience, so I don't want to have to talk about her or nothing about how she danced. She was doing a coochie coochie dance. Okay, okay. She was bending her ass over and she was grinding it, and Pizaro was going, "Woo, whoa, look at her!" She was doing stuff like that, and she was touching the floor and rolling her booty, and it was taking up the whole screen, honey. She was hunching, putting her foot up on the toilet, hunching. Now I'm through with that. Okay, I ain't gonna go no further with that. Okay, okay. So if y'all want to see the dancing, I don't know who else is gonna be in it. As far as I seen, was three, but it might be some more over there now, child. Jesus. uh Lord Jesus, this is another crazy ass thing that's going on right now. Now, I was hearing a little bits and pieces of it out in the streets today as I was moving around. It's concerning Honest Row, Lady Dimples, and stinking ass Kim. The prostitute, the one that walk the street at 4 o'clock in the morning, selling that ass, and sucking dick and doing it in the booty and all that kind of stuff. The one that say that he like to suck dick down his throat like a lozenge, and the one say that he like it up his booty hole. As the one that say he don't eat ussy, but they can lick his booty. Now who gonna lick a funky ass little teacup little ass? But they say he got a big old booty hole from all them dicks that been round up in it. Well, Child Dimples and Honest Rope is into it about him. And why either one of them want that dirty stinking ass man, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's something about him that them women, them two, are into it over each other. Oh, okay. And Dimples, she been out here swinging for over a week for Shaquem, and so now I think that they might be in a competition to see which one of them win. I think they ought to do a show for the love of Shaquem and let Dimples and Honest Row and any other bitch that want to get in it. Like they did for the love of Brooke, even though she got a husband. Why not do it for Shaquille? Since he seemed to be the hot item with his little half pint ass. He a hot item for some reason. Child. I'm getting off of that too. Let me see. And Reed, girl, come on back. You been gone long enough. Just come back with a new attitude and don't be doing that sneaky stuff, passing off information to people. If you're gonna do it, make sure you way backstage, and so the shit don't never come out to the light. Cause you was supposed you was going on panel like when you got the cool grown folks. Did you get that? I just sent to you. See, that ain't cool. I'm just saying, Reed, do it different. Maybe it'll shake some of these people out for you. But whenever you come back, you know you're gonna get drugged. So you just be ready. Just stay ready whenever you come out here. Or do like you used to do. Don't go out. Come out in the streets. Don't come out in the B sector and move around. Remember, you used to didn't hit panels and didn't be in chats. You remember, you used to just stay over there at your own place. And so you might have to go back to doing that. Because you're not going to be protected if you move around out here. You know you're going to get drugged. But this the beef sector. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't want to get drugged, just stay over there on your channel like you used to do. Okay, like last night, Pizaro had a great live. I didn't watch it till this morning. And the reason I went over there to watch it is because ODS went live. And he was showing clips of Pizaro live. So I went and it peeped, I said, and he was redballing it, and it was several instances where different people was getting into it. And Heedy and Pizaro got into it. I don't know why they got into it, but they was into it. I mean, whew, that was like the old time in fighting, what they was doing when they fought each other. You know what I'm saying? They went back to that kind of fighting with each other. And then Lady La and Uppity, they got into it. And honey, they were dragging each other kids. They were dragging each other pussy. They were dragging each other bodies. They were dragging each other. Like who man want who, and it was a damn mess. Do you hear me? And Lady La mic wouldn't work. Then she'd have to go change mics, and and she had this good expensive mics, but they wasn't micing. And so she got one of her cheap mics, and it finally worked. And she was in the car hooping and hollering on that mic. And it was just a mess, honey. And I mean, they were dragging each other. They were talking about it came up about $10,000 that Lady La allegedly got from Rex, and Rex told Uppity it was just $3, and that he feels sorry for Lady La. That's why he was helping her with her son for school clothes and like supplies, and then he allegedly she would send him titty pictures and butt naked pictures. Now this the stuff that Uppity was telling Lady La, and was telling her pussy smell like fish and all that kind of stuff. Child, it got ugly. Well, honey, Lady La wasn't gonna take that shit laying down, and she was telling her, she told her she shouldn't have bought her daughter on the screen, and then she said the little girl was cross-eyed, didn't have good sense, and all kind of stuff. And then she said that Uppity sleep in the twin bed with her daughter, because that's the only bed they got, and it's a twin size. And she says she's sick of her looking in that closet and seeing the same 3 little outfits hanging up for the little girl. That's all she got. That's what Lady La was saying. She said that Uppity is shaped like a meatloaf. She also said she's shaped like a dump truck. What else she say? They got down dirty, I'm telling you. And she said any man that she had would not touch Uppity. And she say, Uppity, that man giving you $1,000. You say he giving you $1,000 a week. You ain't got no sense to go get you a bedroom suit, and you ain't got no sense to get you a couch for your living room. And she say the reason your mic works so good, Uppity, is because your apartment empty, and so the sound just bouncing off of your walls and shit because you ain't got no furniture, girl. Now that's what she said. And she has Pizaro, did she sleep in a twin size bed with her kids? And Pizaro said all her kids got beds, and her husband got a bed. Okay? Now that's what she said. But Pizaro said she would have took some of that $1,000 that man giving you. You say he giving you every week. um to buy some furniture, living room set, and a bedroom set. Now that's what bigger than the twin size. Get the biggest bed they got. Don't get the one that Diddy was showing, the one I told y'all that's 50 feet long. Don't get that kind of bed up there. Just a regular king size. You know, that'll be good enough for you and your daughter. You ain't got to be extravagant like 50. I mean, not 50, Diddy. That 50-foot bed, child. And all that damn paper. Oh my God, Jesus, Lord, Jesus. Oh Lord, 50-foot bed. I'm just telling you. I seen it too. Mahaya showed it over there on his channel. Let me see what it is. Let me see what that is. Okay, I talked about the dancing channel. What is that? Now I'm getting off of Pizaro Lab with Uppity, and that was the one last night, child, I was telling y'all about. So it would be, if y'all interested and want to see some good dragging, honey, they drug on there, okay? Just about her whole life. And Lady La said she ain't nobody on earth got no naked pictures of her. She said she wished that Uppity quit telling that lie. She said, I done told you your crazy ass 1,000 times, and ain't nobody got a picture of me. That Rex is lying. Tell Rex to show it if he got it. And she told, and Uppity told Lady La she ought to be ashamed of herself for taking money from a married man. But if he damn crazy enough to give it away like that, I don't blame Lady La that took it too. Now I don't give a damn. Hey, when they get where the moral police on YouTube at? Shit. If he crazy enough to give you $10,000 without you giving him none, she should have took it. And Uppity, she said you need to quit buying your clothes 3 sizes too little. And she said she tired of seeing them same clothes every time Pizarro have a contest. I'm just telling you what the girl said now. I said I was gonna get off of that, but I decided to throw that. When I was getting ready to go down, I seen that part too. And both of them called each other trash. They were calling each other just names, honey. So, and little lady, I said, Uppity, you scared of the dentist, and she said you got more than 2 teeth missing in front. She said you got 6, girl. She said I'm just no 2, and she said you scared of the dentist. That's why you ain't been. Okay. All right. Oh, and Uppity, Lady La say you stiff when you dance, but you weren't stiff when. No, I seen you dancing. You not stiff. You know how to hunch. You know how to shake your ass. I seen you do that a while ago. And you can lift your foot up on the stool, and you can bend over and put both of your hands on the floor and shake your ass. So if you stiff, you can't do stuff like that. So you're not stiff. Oh, and this the last thing up. She say you got elephant feet. And when the mayor was doing his last press conference, he was talking about, had said something about things had been it's not a black thing. And so this heckler, he was talking so loud that you couldn't even, the, the mayor just shut up. And the man was saying, no, it ain't no black thing. It's a children's thing. Because he don't do nothing for the schools in New York. And he don't do nothing like the man was saying that the city is dirty. Like, so I guess with cutting budget so that they don't have enough people like the street sweepers. Um, you know, it's just, they say it's just trash everywhere. The city is not being upkept, especially down, where everybody be moving around in the city, like on Times Square and stuff. That he's not keeping it up, and he said that his politics are not geared toward black people. It's geared, for every other race except the black race. And he said that the children are being like messed with by the police, like they used to do back in the day. Like frisk everybody if it's a group of little boys walking down the street or girls. Frisk them, make them get on the ground and all that kind of bullshit. They say that shit done pick back up in New York. All righty. And when the mayor did got to start back talking, in his press conference, he looked so cheap, and he was talking like this. He was talking, he was talking low. I bet you was talking low, nigga. The way them feds was on your head yesterday, because they was all on your head. They was all up in your house. And his lawyer said that was unjust for them to take his phone like they did. He said all they had to do was call him, and he would have took his phone down there. What kind of shit is that? He would have erased all kind of shit, but they got the technology. You can erase whatever you want. They can go out there and get it. You see what I'm saying? But that's just what they had to do. Because like I say, when they took his phone, they raided the house. So it wasn't like they just took the phone and left. No, they went up in his shit and they, searched his shit. And I want to see the footage of that, of when they did that, because they said it was dozens of FBIs. So I want to know if they went up in his house like they did Diddy, when they went up and, had them tanks and flamethrowers and the SWAT and the National Guard, the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. They had all that kind of bullshit in there. Now y'all didn't need all that to go up in did it have. He didn't have nothing but a whole bunch of damn baby oil. And y'all found some damn guns with the serial number scraped off. And why that nigga buy some guns like that? I don't know why he would buy that. Because you can buy automatic weapons over the counter. I can't, that's what I can't get in my mind. Why would you be so dumb to buy that kind of gun off the street? And you ain't did. I don't understand that. Why come he didn't go to the store and buy a regular damn AK-47 or whatever? Why you want to buy something hot and there's serial number to get off of it, nigga? Dumbass. And see, that's how automatic go to jail. And he got all that money and he gonna buy some hot guns. And that's stupid. He could have had all the guns he wanted to. Because the laws are lenient on that. That's how come when they be raiding some of these people, or some of these people be going off shooting up stuff, when they check their house out and their cars and stuff, they got all kind of guns in there that they done bought at the store or ordered through the mail. But did it see you trying to be a gangster and somebody you look at too much TV? Because you didn't have no reason to have no gun with the serial numbers off of it. No reason at all. Zero reason. Dumbass. Trying to think if I seen it. Dang it. Oh. Yesterday I was part of a play I was part of foiling a play. And I didn't try to do this. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Yesterday morning, I was rolling through the streets of YouTube, and there really wasn't nobody live. And I seen Woo was live. And I said, let me look and see what this bitch talking about. Cause I don't fuck with her and she don't fuck with me. We all we do is cuss each other out. Cause like I said, it's up and it's stuck. Cause she started, and I ain't gonna never finish it. And so I was in the clouds watching. Now I knew her boyfriend had been up here. I've been to see her for a couple of days, and they was supposedly having sex a lot. Okay, but she was on everybody panel the whole time. Now you don't get to see the man but like once a month. Why the hell would you be on YouTube? That's stupid. And she was lying in on her video this yesterday morning. She was in the grocery store and she was pushing a shopping cart. And I said, who was at the grocery store? And so she was just talking, yeah, it didn't me and Kareem, we not together no more. And it's I'm not gonna just say the reasons, but it's just I don't want him no more. 88, you can have Kareem back. You said he was your man. And y'all truck travels, y'all be thinking they make a lot of money, but they don't make no bunch of money. And this and that. And I was saying, because your ass was so in love 24 hours ago, less than 24 hours ago. Now y'all done broke up. The way you saying y'all was doing it. And then the next thing I know, SD hit the panel. And I was just sitting up in the clouds looking. And he was saying, hey, what's up? What's wrong? And this and that. And she was saying, I don't want Kareem no more. I just don't want him no more. And then she went into my pussy is sore and my pussy is swole. And he wanted to keep on doing it, and I didn't want to do it no more. And then he pushing me, and I pushed him back, and he pushed me, and I dislocated my shoulder. And I was saying, you dislocated your shoulder. I was saying that to myself. Now you in here you in this grocery store picking up shit, putting in your basket. You done pick your little boy up and put him in the basket because he was in the basket. Okay, a toddler. Now you dislocated. Now she come up there dislocated shoulder lap, but I didn't know at the time her shoulder. She said her shoulder was dislocated. And so I got tired of hearing that because I ain't want to hear about how so her coochie is because she done had all them babies. Ain't nothing wrong with her coochie. You could drive an 18-wheeler up in it. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Nasty. Well, I just went on somewhere else and I started looking around YouTube Street. And then I seen 88 was live. I said, let me see what 88 talking about. And this was about an hour later. And so when I went into 88, she was going off about Woo. And that's where I found out her shoulder was supposed to had got dislocated. Because she said that man did it, Kareem. And I was saying, what? And then I put in the chat, because she said Woo was live, talking about how the man had dislocated her shoulder and he's abusive and blah, 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 blah. So I wrote in the chat, I said, girl, she was just in the grocery store with her baby in the car. And she said something about her Uzi being swollen so to SD. And Queen said, what? And so she started listening. Because some people come in the chat and told her that Woo was streaming her. And so I ran over to Woo's, and Woo was streaming her, and she was cussing 88 out. Because she was saying, you need to mind your own goddamn business, and this and that. And so I could hear 88 saying, I'm going to call Kareem wife and asked her, have he been whooping on you? And do you know he got a woman in Texas? And then she said, I'm gonna call them baby mamas, because them baby mamas, I'm gonna ask them, was he whooping on them? And child, we was really go. She was doing really going off over there on her live. So she was on her live. She was saying because 88 told her to hit the link, and so she was saying, I tried to hit the link, but you got me banned. I can't hit the link. And so I read back over the 88s and I put in there. She's saying that she banned. You know, I put that in the chat. And so 88 said, bitch, you ain't banned. She said, yes, I am, bitch. And so then 88 looked through the list and she was banned. And she unbanned her. And so we got to get on the panel. And she was saying, 88, why you in my business? And you can have a Kareem. I don't want him no more. She said, why is you lying on that man like he dislocated your shoulder? And we would say, it is dislocated. He did dislocate. And she said, hi, you done been to the doctor or the hospital? No, I didn't go. Because I done been shot in my ass and I done broke a leg before and I done did this and I done did that. And 88 said, that sound like a lie. I'm going to call the women. And Honey Woo stood up and showed her ass. So she porn bombed 88. And so I read back over the Woos and people that was Mysterious on the panel. There was some other people up there, but I can't remember who was. And Mysterious said, why did you do that, Woo? Because she done people on me before. And I got tired of hearing that bullshit. She was talking shit about her own goddamn business. And so 88 came right back live. And before I left there, Mysterious said, well, I'm just getting ready to go live because I just want to be on my own channel just in case 88 want to come over there so we can talk. Everybody can talk about what's going on. Well, 88 went back live and she said, I proved my point. That bitch was lying. Because if she wasn't lying, she wouldn't have porn bombed me. So, Lemon, if you up there in the class of anybody in here, can contact Lemon, tell him that bitch is back porn bombing. That's why I cussed her out on your panel the other night, Lemon. Because she do crazy shit and she don't like you. And she be calling you agate with the F on it, dick in the booty niggas. She be saying all that kind of shit about you over there in the Mo 3 beef sector. Insanity do too. And then I look up and hear them bitches be on your panel. So I guess you like to get dog Lemon. You know, that's just, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, honey, she had her black ass over. I said, what you over here for? For some birthday money? Because she had been on panels a day and a half before she wound up over there at Lemon. And play like she was asleep on the panel. And I told him to drop that bitch. Taking up a space up here. She don't need to be up here. And then I said, then after she left there, then I seen her in the grocery store. And then I found out she's supposed to have her arm dislocated. And the day she come up there at that same line, she was Captain had asked me to come up there and talk to him about it. And when I was telling him, I said, I helped foil her goddamn play. And she been mad all day. And she been on panels all day. And people been telling her she's a liar. And dancing with her arms up over her head. Now, what bitch can dance with their arms up over their head with a dislocated shoulder that got dislocated yesterday? But see, when you a liar and you shaking that ass and be hot in the ass, and she was talking so nasty about how long she could do it today. Now, bitch, you just said your pussy was swollen, your pussy was soft. But you up here talking about how good you could suck dick and how much you could take a dick. You can't keep up with your lies, you dumb bitch. That's why I stay on your head, ho. You see what I'm saying? Damn. I hate that. I don't hate how being hard on these bitches. You got to be hard on these bitches. That's all they understand. You got to treat them like hoes because that's what they are. You see what I'm saying? Well, hell, say I got to quit cussing so much. I ain't going to get monetized. He said I use too much cuss. I cuss too much. But Deanna have always said the cussing ain't got nothing to do with it. But she say she cuss all the time, and she do. And she say she be getting her check. Okay, I'm just making sure I talk to y'all about everything. I'm going down through here real quick. Just make sure that look at through my notes real quick. Just make sure. On down to the bottom. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. Now let me speak to everybody that I missed. And I'm gonna call it a night for this live. I've been live an hour. That's good enough. Hey, the Sassy Show. But child, honey, they been cutting up a little bit. Hey, Dr. Soapy. Beans. Beans, your name came up too as a mutual place that maybe Krista and Pizaro can have their dragathon on. They're gonna meet up and drag each other. It might be, if you kind of interested, like it being on your channel. I don't know if they made up their mind about any place, but your name came up. So I just want to let you know if she's still alive. Maybe you could talk to her about that, Beans. I don't know if you was in the live, and I don't know if they chose a spot. And see, Ness got mad when they said they didn't want to do it over there. And she stormed out this damn stage like somebody was gonna run after her raggedy ass. And she wound up coming back. They didn't want to have it at your damn house, Ness. They didn't want to do it over there, ho. Hey, Quanny. Quanny did a good laugh too. She was at wanting to know what the hell going on while Honest Row and Dimples fighting over Shaquem with his funky ass. Now that's what Quanny want to know. She want to know what the hell going on. While y'all fighting on that little dirt dauber. Yeah, why? Hey, 3,000 degrees. Why y'all fighting over that dirt dauber? The garbage disposal smelling ass nigga. Big booty hole ass nigga. They ain't got a teaspoon full of ass and I always want to slang it up and down the street in Detroit. Quanny, you hear me? And Quanny, you hear he say he'd like to suck dick down his throat like a lozenge girl. Did you hear that, Quanny? And did he like to take it up the booty? Quanny? And he said that he don't like to eat ussy, but he like his butt licked. Quanny, who will lick his ass? I love you too, sweetheart. Turn the light out and lock the door on the way out. Yeah, that's my granddaughter. She came here and put some cup over me. And she getting ready to go home. Hey, Tanya. Yeah. They fighting over his little dirt dog ass, Quanny. And see, I think you was about the third place I had been to that said that Honest Row and Dimples had been into it about him. And I said, got to be some truth in it. So I put it on my note. Because, see, I didn't actually hear them argue, but it was buzzing around in the streets this morning. all the way up until you went live. And I said, let me put this on my notes because it's got to be true. Cause cause when I heard it from you, I said, "Yep, it's the truth." I ain't even got to find the video and see. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I heard it too many places out here. But then when you solidified it, Corby Corner. You have to you have to keep looking around until you get a reliable source. Ain't that right, Catherine? Sean, ain't that right? You have to look around until you can find a reliable source. So you don't be giving bad information on here. Well, some people just flap their mouth just to flap it, child. It sure do. But yeah, beings, if that do be on your channel, um, let me know, like in some of these chats that you see me in, and let me know what day and time. And if anybody else see me out and they know, let me know. Okay. Like I be letting y'all know when there's some action going on, child. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. I'm just making sure I spoke to everybody before I exit stage left. Exit stage right. Hey, soul sister number one. See there, I would have missed you. And Sassy, when you gonna go live? Hey, she don't go live like every 4 or 5 months. Do I have your phone? No, I'm talking to see she had her phone. Oh. You be careful going home, child. No, I don't need anything, baby. I love you too, sweetie. Okay. Make sure that TV is off up there. Ain't nobody up there. Ain't no sense in having it on like my mom used to say, y'all got every light on in the house like a church house. Hey, I am super rich, honey. I wish I was rich. I ain't got to be super rich, just rich. I'll be happy with just rich. I want one of them billionaires in this talk lad like was her sponsor. I want a billionaire sponsor, $1 billion. uh, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Ooh, child. You at a meeting? You say you retired? No, you are in a meeting. You can't be retired. Vibra say I'm doing too much. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get in. I ain't scared none of these bitches out here. Fuck them. Ooh, child. I'll see y'all out in the YouTube streets. Ooh, child. Vibra say I'm doing too much. I guess I shut my damn mouth up since I'm doing too much. Ain't that right? I am super rich in 3,000 degrees. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys out in these streets. And if I see anything going on, I'll do one of them little 5-minute lives for y'all and catch y'all up, okay? Y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.